Outdoors. Brought to you by Hips Archery Targets, Invite Extreme Wildlife System, and Princeton Tech Lights.
The story of Gig'em starts in 2012 for me when I started running trail cameras in earnest over here at the property that I mainly hunt. I thought he was a 3 or 4 year old, pretty nice deer. He got his name because his brow tines looked like the Gig'em thumb that Texas A&M fans do. I didn't really hunt him that year. There was older deer on the property that I was after, so he got a pass late in the year. I had an opportunity at him, but didn't take it. 2013 rolled around, decided that was old enough. He was at least 4, maybe 5, and he definitely grew some. Was wider, taller tines. 2012 he was a 9-pointer. 2013 he was a 10-pointer and had some stickers coming off his bases. He was mainly nocturnal. Still hunted in the areas that he was hanging out. Never saw him on the hoof. So 2014 rolls around again. He's back. July, middle of July. He's on the trail cameras. He was definitely a big deer now, fully mature, 5 or 6 years old. He had a cool little drop tine off his left main beam. After those first pictures in July, he kind of disappeared for 2.5 months. So, right before the season, when I pulled the cards, I think 2 or 3 days before the season, and he was on there 4 days in a row, a few of them during daylight, between 9 and 10 a.m. in this oak grove that I have a stand. So I knew I had a pretty good opportunity at him. So I had to wait for a north wind. That came on September 29th. Got out there in the morning, saw a couple of deer that day, but he didn't show up. The north wind held for Tuesday the 30th. So again, I went back out in the morning. Saw the same couple of deer that I saw the day before, and then he appeared. There were 4 deer hanging out in that oak flat that morning eating acorns. The buck I called Broken Finger was the first to head for bed. I ranged him at 37 yards, thinking that was the same path that Gig'em would eventually take. Gig'em wasn't making it very easy on my nerves, as he hung around for over an hour, eating acorns and pushing the littler bucks around. When he eventually decided to head for thicker cover, he was on the same path that Broken Finger had taken earlier. When I grunted to stop him, though, I thought he was a few yards further than what I had ranged Broken Finger at.
Those deer just wore me out. We had 4 deer in here. I think it was the same 4 as yesterday. Well, I know 2 of them were the same. Oh man, that was Gig'em. I hit him right where I wanted, front to back, but I think I hit him a little high. I had my pin at 37 yards, and I think Henny was walking away, so when I grunted at him, so I think I aimed a little high just because I thought he was a little bit further than that. I hope I got him.
I knew it was a questionable hit, so I decided to wait for E to get off of work before starting up the track. It ended up being about 8 hours before we got back out there. We went to the place of impact and looked for any sign or any blood. Didn't have any luck.
And I think I hit him like right here, and he turned and like went that way.
We ended up finding a spot of blood about 75 yards away from the shot.
That's not blood, is it? There it is.
We were able to track the blood for a couple hundred yards, just small drops here and there. He never bedded down or anything like that. Once we lost the blood, we basically started a grid search of the area. We were out there for maybe 5 or 6 hours before it got dark. About to start day number 2 of the search for Gig'em. Headed back out, and with a little reinforcements, I decided to call in a tracking dog. So I went to UnitedDogTrackers.org, I believe. Put in my location. There's a dog tracker a couple hours away in southern Ohio, and he agreed to come up and help me. So day number 2 of tracking Gig'em. No deer. Brought in the blood tracking hound. We started from impact. He followed the blood pretty good. It seemed like that we had found yesterday. He took a hard turn north, which we didn't expect. Went through, I don't know, half a mile. Went through bean fields and gullies. Ended up jumping a deer that I didn't see, but E and the guy handling the dog caught a glimpse of, and they don't think it was Gig'em. So he might have been on that track the whole time. It's hard to really say, but we circled back and tried to pick it up again, and he didn't really latch onto anything else. So at this point, we're pretty sure if he's dead, the yotes have got to him out there. They're bad, as we know. So pretty disappointed. Just pulled all my cameras, kind of concentrated the area that I think he'd be bedding and that he's been using. So we'll see in the next few weeks if he's still alive. Really upset with myself. I don't know what else to say. So have to get back out there, I guess.